Asambleja politike e Partisë Popullore Europiane ka komunikuar se kryetari i opozitës në Shqipëri, Lulzim Basha, ka folur në këtë asamble lidhur me luftën kundër korrupsionit, krimit të organizuar dhe reformën e gjyqësorit në Shqipëri. Kjo e fundit shihet si reforma më e rëndësishme në vend dhe njëkohësisht përbën një nga 5 prioritetet kyçe për hapjen e negociatave të antarësimit të vendit në Bashkimin Evropian. Draft kushtetuta për reformën e gjyqësorit e paraqitur nga qeveria shqiptare është shumë e kontestuar nga opozita, që e konsideron si një kapje të shtetit. A është e pranueshme për Partinë Popullore Europiane një reformë e gjyqësorit jo gjithëpërfshirëse në Shqipëri?
When it comes to a country like Albania, the EPP has the interest, wants speaking and acting in the interest of Albania. This is the first thing for a country that wants to adhere for the European Union. And then comes ideology and party. This is the difference that we have with the socialists, that they put ideology many times before the interest of a country. But in the case of Albania, it is interesting, and we always ask to have both the party in government and both the opposition. That was in the times of Sali Berisha, now in the times of the socialist prime minister. What we want is that there is an understanding, and a consensus also for the way to come inside the European Union and what has to be done. This was the case. This is nothing new. We are not asking what didn't ask, for example, in Spain, where both the Socialist Party and Partido Popular had always agreements about European things, and this was fantastic for the country. In the question of judiciary reform, it goes without saying, I think it's very important. Following the Venice decrees and having all these reforms is always good. Nothing is being asked in Albania that has not been asked also in other countries like mine. I want to put always this example because, for the Albanians to understand that this is not something original that we are asking. We have asked always all the European countries when they wanted to come inside the European Union. So, we are not asking for nothing exceptional. Let's have both parties agreeing in this. And why does someone want to block something, fighting against corruption or having this judiciary reform? I think it was very good that under the leadership of Basha, this law was approved in December also, and the judiciary reform, but it's more than even the leadership or the initiative that was taken by the Democratic Party. It has to be also a consensuated thing. So I asked the Socialist Party to be, agreeing in this and going for this line. I think it's good for the country and good for Europe.
Pas aprovimit të paketës së ligjit për dekriminalizimin, institucionet europiane thonë se hapi i radhës është zbatimi i këtij ligji, duke ditur që vendi zhvillon zgjedhjet e përgjithshme në 2017, sa e rëndësishme është për ju që në listat zgjedhore të mos ketë më asnjë kandidat me të dhëna kriminale, siç ka ndodhur në zgjedhjet e mëparshme dhe ato lokale.
This is something that is very internal in the process in Albania. I would say from outside, that I would prefer the electoral list to be free of persons with criminal records. This is a question of logic, of political logic. It's nothing to do. And I would advise both parties, I would advise any party around Europe that it's better not to have anyone with criminal records in the list. But in the case, I said it before, I'm very proud that Basha had the initiative in this and that we had this decriminalization in our law approved in December, said so. Apart from being proud for the initiative and for him what he has done in this, but now is the time also for both parties to agree and to do the same thing and to accept the terms also. In the case of the socialists, they have to accept the terms of this law because I think it's a good law. These are the right path. This is the right path for the integration of Albania in the European Union. What, after all, is what we all want. The defenders of this in the European Union, I am one of these, that I want Albania to be part of the European Union. These are the little steps that have to be taken. And as I said previously, everybody has to accomplish this. This is not something specific for Albania. This is something that also my country, Spain, many other countries before had to do. So let's accomplish and let's have a consensus over this.